our favorite holiday go-tos. And some of these will not be Beauty by Earth products. They're going to incorporate a couple different things to give you more ideas for the holidays. In case you need some last minute ideas, we're just going to have a little back and forth to talk about some of our favorites.
We're so glad that Carly's here because she is a great influencer and she has got some wonderful products you can find on Amazon. So we'll go through all of them and highlight a couple Beauty by Earth products as well.
Absolutely. So Carly, do you want to start off with your first product that you would recommend for a holiday gift guide or for anyone in particular that you might recommend it for?
Okay, so if we're talking like products outside of Beauty by Earth, I would say any girl on your list with any length of hair, really, the Chi flat iron is a really good option because you can curl your hair and you can straighten it with a flat iron, which is super versatile instead of using a wand, because that way it's kind of like a looser, more relaxed look instead of those ringlets. And that kind of goes in the same vein of a beauty. And I really like giving things that I personally use.
Oh, for sure. We're the same way. And that's why I know Riley and I picked some of our favorite Beauty by Earth products that we think are best for gifting. And that's how I feel about this. Like the peppermint tea tree body scrub is probably one of my favorite things of all time. And that's why I recommend it and would gift it, just because I personally use it. I love it. I think it's a great product and I want other people to try it out. And so I always think, I agree, I think it's so important to pick products or to share products that you know you love, and that way hopefully other people do too.
And that's my favorite scent too of the body.
It's the best. It smells so good.
Yes. And it's great for anyone. Like you can give the body scrubs to anybody. Anyone can use it.
Absolutely. And I think that's another thing too with it being organic. I know we always talk about, or our marketing director always talks about them being like kids safe, not necessarily for kids to use, but that you don't have to worry about like your kids getting into your products or like even other, like we've had pets get into Beauty by Earth products and people tell us like, my dog ate my chopstick. Like, definitely. As long as he's not allergic to anything, you're good. Yeah. And so like, I feel like that's another great thing that makes things more giftable is you don't have to worry about if people are going to be allergic to certain things or like certain reactions to sensitivities.
Yes. Do you want to go ahead and highlight another one, Carly?
Sure. Okay. So next, that's also kind of beauty related because I like giving like girly fun gifts to all my female friends because I feel like I get to see a wide range of them. So something else that I think is really fun are these nail dotters and brushes. So these are double-sided. They have like the brush on one end, there's a bunch of different sizes, and they have the dot on the other end. So if you want, you could put together like a fun self-care, like spa day kind of gift. So you could gift these like with Beauty by Earth products, which I really like because I like combining different things instead of having just like one big thing. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. I love doing the same thing. And I love that you pointed those out because that's always so cool. And I know everyone doesn't want to go to the nail salon right now. And sometimes it's fun to have other alternatives or things to use at home and trying to like find your own artistic niche with it. So I think that's an awesome gift idea.
And you could like do a hand scrub, like use the body scrub as a hand scrub, and then you could do your nails.
You've got the right idea.
I just got like perfect nail spa vibes with that. Like I can just envision like, the massages and the scrub. Like, it just sounds.
I love that gift idea too because honestly, I feel like it's different. I like haven't even thought of getting something like that, you know, for like a stocking stuffer or something. That's great. I love that idea.
And I know like Carly just mentioned too, instead of buying like one big gift, a lot of times when you buy those like self-care sets, it's an already pre-made set. And I think, like Carly said, it's so important if you can do like your favorite Beauty by Earth, your favorite nail gift set, your favorite maybe cuticle oil, your favorite nail polish, like Olive and June and some of the other brands that have those nail polish like non-toxic ones. Those are all so cool, and you can get like some of your favorites from all the different brands. And that's such a great idea. I love that one. I'm gonna have to look into that one myself.
Customizing those kind of kits is important because there's definitely kits I've received that were like pre-made that I'm kind of like, well, I can use half the thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, all the time. Yes. That's the worst because you want to use it, but then you're like, oh, well, only part of this works.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just so much more personal too when you know you can pick things that you personally love and like curate your own little set. Yeah, so much better. And on Amazon, they make it so easy because you can buy everything separate and then order. So all the items we're going to be highlighting today for everyone who may have hopped on later, all of these you can get on Amazon. You can buy them through Amazon. So if you like the nail thing and the body scrubs, you can go ahead and get both. Yeah, so it's not, definitely. You don't have to go to separate places, which I think is so handy and easy for holiday shopping.
And kind of going along the lines of our like self-care, get your nails done, get the scrub on. We have our hydrating face mask, which is a personal favorite of mine. I use this all the time. And I love it because it's very like thin. You don't have to like cake it on a lot. I feel like a lot of face masks, you need like a ton for it to like actually do something. And I can just put on a little bit. So this bottle itself lasts a really long time. And it's definitely like, I think you think of like spa night, like self-care, you immediately think of a face mask. And
all the time.
This is definitely like my favorite one.
Number one product, yeah.
And I know Angels talked about this last week on Friday. And I think something to note too, like it says hydrating face mask. It really is so hydrating. And we love that because it's not like a lot of times you get those detoxing masks and you put it on and then your skin's so dry and you have to follow up with an oil and it's just this whole thing. But this one's so good. And I've even heard of people like spot treating with it. Yeah. Like going in if you have like an acne prone area, like your forehead or your T-zone, like personally, I really only do like my nose or like my chin and it works so well. It's an awesome face mask. I love that one.
Definitely. Such a good, also a good stocking stuffer as well.
I feel like we're just making like a whole self-care kit now.
This was like unplanned of what our products were going to be and they all are like kind of coinciding together really well.
Might as well just get it all.
That really goes with like the year that everyone I'm sure has had.
Right.
Like,
yes.
Take care of yourself now. Yeah.
We all have that mindset.
We all need it. We need a 2020 refresher with all of these products times 10. Carly, do you have another product that you think would be great? It doesn't have to be self-care. It can be something different.
Okay. It's actually hanging behind me, these curtain lights. I love making any of my spaces kind of like brighter and warmer with these kind of lights. I've been doing this since I was in college. I feel like it's a great way if you're living somewhere that's not like a house where you can like nail things into the wall. I just use like push pins for these. And they arrived in like a few days from Amazon. And I think it's a nice way to kind of like fill space without having to get 87 different photos and
exactly. Trying to curate like an art gallery in your room. And
Yes.
And the curtains, I think, right, that way you don't have to like arrange it. Because I've also done that with just like a string of lights, but this is just so much easier to just pop up there.
So it comes already set like that in just the stream of like all the lights. That's so handy. It's true.
It was really nice.
String ones.
Yeah, it was really nice too because the way this came packaged in particular, it was like one string, and then each of the things that hangs down came in like a ball that was wrapped with a wire. So all you had to do was undo the wire and it just like fell. So you didn't have to start.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
That sounds so easy.
The lights always come so tangled up too. Like when you buy just like the regular string lights, you spend like half your time just trying to get it all like the knots.
Yeah. And then when you're trying to hang it, they get more tangled. So that's so much easier. And that's such a great idea too.
I did it by myself too. So I was like, I'm not waiting for someone to help me. I just want to do this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that makes it so easy because I'm the same way. I don't want to have to wait to put stuff up. Like I want to get it and I want to put it up immediately. So having something that handy would be an awesome gift. And again, 2020 vibes, like you want something to brighten up the room. You want something like just a change of pace. I think that's a great gift idea just to like really add an accent somewhere.
And I would say another thing with the lights is I've always loved having like the string lights in my room, but I've always got just like the one string. And it's so frustrating because it's usually too short, too long. It's too short, you get another one, and then it's like now awkwardly too long, and you're like, what do I do with this excess like
all the time
string of lights? I feel like that's like a really good link that you have on your wall.
Yeah, and also we're inside like all of the time. So it's just nice to have like all of that. Oh, the comments. I just saw the comments on the side. Thank you, Jenny.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah, it just popped up. I think it's a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So that's my recommendation.
Let's see. I can't tell if you froze on our end or if we're frozen.
Oh,
I think. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I think it lagged for a second. I was worried that it went off. But yeah, no, that's another great gift idea. Is there something else on the list that you think would be a good one to add in, or another gift you recommend?
I have another small gift. These phone cases that are on Amazon. Oh, sorry, my screen is mirrored, so these Floral phone cases, I actually have one on my phone and then one just like separately. These are Seal by Cyril. They're available on Amazon, and I love Floral, and I love like the clear, but I don't like just plain clear cases. So these are some of my favorites to add like a little something if you're kind of more minimal.
That's so cute.
But, yeah.
Those are another great one. I know all these little like accent ideas for your phone, for your home, and I think that's important too, because I feel like in order to do a real self-care, like you want the vibe to be right. You don't want like to be doing a self-care in some like random room. It's not fun. It's not relaxing. You want to feel
the environment, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The whole package.
No, those are all great gift ideas. And I feel like they all still tie together because it's still like kind of on the treat yourself vibe. Like you get you want the nice aesthetic. You want your phone to look nice. Like it's still the treating yourself in a different way. And I love too that the case is clear, like you said, because I love the clear cases. But like you said, sometimes you don't want just a plain clear case. Those are really cute. That's a great idea.
And I think these also go with any color phone too.
Yeah.
So, but it would look good on any other color. So
that's a great idea. And then I know I'm sure Riley highlighted those. That's a great gift idea. And I feel like that's good too for any age. Cause like, I feel like everyone has phones nowadays. So you can get one for kids, for teenagers, for friends. That's a great gift idea. I love that one.
Yes. I'm literally like, that's going to be my go-to.
I know. I'm mentally making a list. I'm going to have to review this and go back and try them out.
Because I actually just got a new phone and I have been looking for a new case because the case I had before this was all clear. And I didn't necessarily want an all clear case because it was getting really dirty.
Yeah.
And you can see that.
Always.
I love the like light design so it's not just like a blank case either.
I think the next thing going along with the self-care, so once you've done your body scrub, you've done your face mask, you have your lights up in the background, you're on your phone. After all of that, I love going in with, I know we talk about it all the time, all our different rollers and stuff, but the rose quartz roller, another great like aesthetic-y piece. Like this just fits into the vibe. You could do a photo shoot with this and those lights and be good to go.
Really, yeah.
It's so cute. And I love the rose quartz roller too. I just like how it feels. And going in with the oils afterwards, I feel like this is such a great gift idea because even if like we talked about curating your own sets, if maybe you don't want to get the oil from Beauty by Earth or buy it on Amazon, you can also go and get like another oil that you might like or that you know the person you're getting it for likes and still get them a good quality roller, you know, that doesn't squeak, that's like nice and smooth, easy to use. So another great one where you can like supplement your own bundle and pick your own stuff. I think that's so awesome.
Yes, I love the roller. It's definitely a must along with the face mask when you're doing the at-home spa night. Those are my two favorites.
Always, you need that facial massage.
And I think also like any sort of extra thing you can do after a face mask that helps like, whatever it was supposed to be doing to your face, do it better.
Absolutely. Yeah. So like, I know the face mask is so great at like detoxing and clearing it out, but also following up with like the balance oil with the roller is so good because you can get that, like you said, the extra benefit to what you were really using the mask for instead of just trying to put something on over it. Like that's so helpful.
Definitely.
Carly, do you have another gift idea or another thing that we need to add to our Christmas list?
I don't have it in front of me, but I have ordered charcuterie boards off of Amazon. That is the most affordable, like all-encompassing kind of thing to find on there versus like another pricier price point. But those are always a winner for anyone I've gifted or purchased for myself. So
those are so much fun. And I feel like they're so trendy now too.
Yes.
And like so many ways to make them and you can really use it. I've seen like vegan charcuterie boards. I've seen meat
like dessert.
Yeah. Like there's so many different ways to do it. And it's so cute and fun. And it can really like brighten up, you know, the scene or whatever you're doing, especially if it's just like you and you want something to feel more put together. It just it automatically makes it feel like a more legit thing versus like eating cheese out of the bag or
okay. And going on with that, I feel like that's one of those gifts that you like don't really think of like to buy yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like that
but
would
once
be a
you
really
get it, you would use it. Absolutely.
Like, oh my gosh, I totally needed one of these.
Yeah.
Like, I would love that.
No, that's such a great point because I feel like a lot of gifts are like that where you would never get it yourself, but once someone gets it for you, you'd use it all the time. You're like, oh yeah, this is the one Carly recommended. And it's like, it's so easy to incorporate once you have it.
Yeah, those are great to give because I purchased them for myself and I've also gifted them as kind of like a lot of my friends recently have moved, so I just use it as like a housewarming thing or just like a holiday party. Like, here's food, you can keep the board kind of concept.
Yeah, and that's a great idea too.
love
Like going
that.
on, I know people always talk about bundling self-care, but bundling like food items as housewarming gifts is so smart, especially during the holidays. Like if you have certain holiday treats you like, bundling it with your charcuterie board, like setting something up, that would be such a cute gift idea too. I love that. And especially if you want to like pre-plan, like say a girls' night with you and like one friend, you can have like the charcuterie tray and then have like your self-care stuff. And it's just like make a whole night out of it. I know Carly had a really cute post with that with one of her friends. It was so cute.
Yes, we still talk about that.
Oh my God, that was my favorite photo ever. It gave me like, I had so much envy. I was like, I want to do that right now. Like right now.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. And even I've discovered that like just the food that I personally keep in my house that I have on hand, you can make it look nicer if you just put it on a board instead of eating it out of a bag.
Exactly. Yeah, no, presentation is everything. It just makes everything seem so much more put together.
Maybe like ripping up American cheese on a board, and I'm like,
Riley's gonna start dicing up craft and like making stuff out of theirs.
It's gourmet, I promise.
It's a cute cake. It's fine. Yeah.
No, I love that. I love all of those. And I feel like we can't really mention like our favorite holiday gift stuff without mentioning the self tanner, because I know Riley and I mentioned this a couple lives ago. So we actually recently tried this ourselves, which is, I know it sounds crazy. Like it sounds so crazy, but it was more of like us wanting to figure out how well it works, like on every skin type. And so I did a patch like on my wrist, and then Riley did a patch on her wrist, and they're gone now. But when we did it, it was like, it truly did make a difference. And so I even started using it on my face. Like, even though I naturally have like a darker complexion, going in with the tanner really helped just kind of even out my skin tone. And so it just made me realize that I feel like self-tanning lotion, to be specific, especially like a non-toxic one like this, can be so universal, even in just like helping literally maintain a glow, like get like an even skin tone or an even complexion. And I feel like what used to be an overrated product to me suddenly became like so cool that I found out like that I can use it too. And I think that's awesome.
Definitely.
I agree with that, because as someone who is very, very pale, like my face next to my white comforter, it's nice to have something that's like going to help you not look like translucent. So
Yeah.
And that's where I was at. I know like being inside 24/7 lately, I've needed like just that extra boost. I haven't been outside. I haven't been able to go out and like do the things I would usually do. And so just having like this to put a layer on, it really just makes you feel more put together. Like it just evens out your complexion. It makes you feel more. And I know like this is the body one. And I use the body because I knew it would be a little bit darker for me. But like the face one is such a great subtle face tanner that I know people will use just even every other day or every couple of days just to like maintain that like glow.
Right.
And I think that's it's so nice, especially if you know people that use that or would really like that sort of thing. I feel like it's such a great gift because it's so easy to use as a lotion versus like a spray or some of the other tanners.
And I totally get it too, because it's the same idea of like, I love laying out in the sun in the summer, you know, vacation, and you come in and you shower and you wash your face and your skin just has that like glow. And I'm like, oh, do I just like, naturally look like that right now? I'm like, okay. You just have this like confidence boost.
Yes.
It's like the same thing. I feel like from the self tanner, I get it. You know, it's like
absolutely
it's that natural glow that we're talking about.
That sun-kissed glow is universal. Like I think sometimes people see self tanner and it can be intimidating because it seems like, oh, it's just for if you have like lighter skin. Like no, it really can be completely universal. Like it can be used for just that nice glow or that nice like revamping to make you feel like you look more put together. And I feel like it's so important.
Right.
No, I love it.
Well, I think we covered some really great holiday finds.
Yes.
And like we mentioned earlier, they're all in the featured products. You can find all of them. If you missed any recap, you can find them in our featured products.
Yes. And I know this was a quick one, but we hope to have Carly on again soon to discuss more things. This was just to be another little something outside of what we've been doing, a little outside the norm, get some ideas from Carly, who is a very trusted resource for some great gift ideas. Yes. So definitely we hope to have her back on so we can discuss some of our favorite products, some of our favorite gifts maybe that we got over the holidays, and we hope to see her again soon.
Yes.
I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Carly.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Bye.